What's going on there, everyone? Today we are going to be covering a plugin called PerWorldPlugins, and this is actually a pretty helpful plugin that you can utilize for your Minecraft server. And basically what it allows you to do is customize specific plugins for specific worlds. And so most modern day plugins do have the option to be disabled in certain worlds, but with this plugin you can basically specify any type of plugin you want to be active in a certain world, which is pretty nice. So in my example, what I have is, say you are running like some sort of faction server, kit PvP server, and you want to host events. So this is what I've used this plugin in the past for, and it's very helpful. So if I take a look at my world, so we have, the basic worlds here, we have a flat and events. So basically, let's say I have a faction world, so I do have factions installed, as you can see here. I do have quality armory, basically just the gun plugin here, and essentially I want to be able to have events that use these quality armory guns, and also make sure that factions isn't enabled in my specific events world. And so this is where this plugin comes into play, and this is where I've used it in the past. So let me show you how you can actually configure it. Very simple, very straightforward, and a pretty short video here, but let's go ahead and take a look at it. So here we are on our server, and we're going to be going into the PerWorldPlugins folder. Hop into the config, and it's pretty self-explanatory here. Basically, the list of plugins will actually generate with this specific plugin. So here's all the plugins I have currently on my server. So as I mentioned, I only want quality armory to be working in my events world. So to disable it from the other worlds, I can just do world, and you can put world underscore nether or world the end here, the end, just like that. And say we want to disable factions in our events world, so we can disable events. So we don't want any factions being able in my events world, and we don't want any like loss of death or any like faction points, or we also don't want the gun plugin to be in the normal faction world either. We just want it to be eligible and accessible through my events world. So you have like a minigame server, and you want to do like custom blocks or something for only specific worlds that have very specific arenas. So you can actually enable this, for example, like Skywars. You can have like Skywars guns only enabled in like a doubles guns world, and so you can list those the worlds that you don't want it to be enabled here. So there's quite a bit of various aspects you can use this plugin on, which is really helpful. I do enjoy that. Essentially, we can go ahead and save that, and we can jump back in game here. And essentially now we can do is PerWorldPlugins reload. So now if we do Q8 shop, everything should work in my events world, which is what we want. But if I do /F, as you see, this command is disabled for this world, and so we can't do any type of things. We can't leave, we can't do anything with factions in this specific world. So then if we go back to our main world here, we should be able to use our faction plugins. So now that we are back in the main world, we can actually use our factions command, which is perfect. And then if we try to go open the QA shop, as you see, the command is disabled, and you can have multiverse inventories to make sure that all the inventories stay specifically separated in each world. But that's a very simple plugin to showcase, pretty straightforward nonetheless, but I wanted to make a video regardless because I've used it in the past and I've found it very helpful. But anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy. Leave a comment down below of what you might like to see next time. I will see you guys in the next video. Have a wonderful day. Peace out.